Good morning, you guys. Happy Monday. It's currently 8 o'clock and I am about to just get started for work because we usually start around 8:30, but I wanted to say hello to the vlog. I am so tired, I'm not gonna lie. I went to bed very late last night because one, I was trying to read some more of my book for a video that you guys have already seen, but two, because there was a bunch of stuff happening for Ryan at his work and I felt really bad just like being like, this sucks, good night, I'm gonna go to bed. And so I was trying to like stay up with him in solidarity, but I am exhausted. I still got 7.5 hours of sleep, but for whatever reason, even if I get my hours of sleep, I end up tired. So anyway, I'm about to get started, but I do want to just like take some time in the morning to hang out, maybe like finish my chapter. I'm currently reading The Devil and Mrs. Davenport and I'm really liking it. And I think this week we'll do a little week in the life 9 to 5 vlog. We have a couple of meetings this week, but I think they're mostly on Tuesday and Wednesday, which is nice. I've been purposefully staggering my meetings so that most of them are on Tuesdays and Wednesdays because that's when I go into the office, and I feel like it's just that much easier to have my meetings in the office and like feel like I'm being productive and like using my time in the office instead of, I don't know, just like only having meetings at home and then when I'm in the office I'm like not really doing much. So I think days like today, I'll have a lot of spare time, which is nice because I have a couple of other things that I think just like go by the wayside at work and I'll have time to tackle those. We'll do that. We have some editing to do. I want to try to finish this book. Is that like crazy to say? I only have 3 hours left of it and I think I probably could finish it today. Between doing my reading 3 hours every single day and my reading 200 pages every single day videos, I feel like now I'm like, I already had a good understanding of how much I could read in any given day, but now I have like a really good understanding of like every day of my week, what could I possibly read, because I go into the office, I go to therapy, like all these other things that I'm tackling throughout my days or like based off of how I'm feeling. So anyway, I think I could tackle the 3 hours today, so we'll see. I do have a couple of meetings this morning as well. They're just internal though, so I think I usually end up in meetings between like 9 through like 11, and then after that I have almost nothing. So anyway, that's the update. Good morning, hello, and welcome to the vlog. I just made myself my coffee and I almost don't want to work at the desk today. Like part of me just wants to work here. I think we'll start at the desk and then we'll move from there. If we don't feel like we want to work at the desk anymore, then we can just change it up. But anyway, good morning and welcome to the vlog. It is so cold today. Also, I just touched my chin, so it's all red, so ignore that. But it's so cold today. I feel like, I don't know, I just want to like curl up on the couch and just be bundled and toasty. I made a little list of all the things that I need to do. I just got out of all the meetings that I had, and I think for now I'm going to get a couple of work things done, work at the desk for a little bit just to stay motivated, and then I will get to all the other stuff that I need to do on my lunch break, which will probably end up being doing my workout and doing the vacuuming because I just never vacuumed this weekend. I've been trying to stay updated with Ryan's stuff because like I was telling you guys before, his work stuff has just been like kind of intense. Just some really busy days that he's been having and I feel like it's been a lot. So I've been trying to just like check in on him every so often and like see how things are progressing at work. I'm going to make myself a quick breakfast. I'm just gonna make myself, I think, a hash brown and an apple. It's been my go-to breakfast lately and honestly, I've been really enjoying it. I get these like hash brown things from Vaughn's, but I think they sell them like literally everywhere and it's been so nice in the air fryer. Okay, I also have quite a few dishes I need to do because Ryan and I just didn't finish the dishes yesterday. Anyway, that is the update for now. It looks like it wants to rain and I kind of hope that it does. It says that there's only like a 15% chance, but if it rained, that would be amazing. I would really love that. Actually, you know what? Let's see how much stuff I have for the entire week. I feel like that helps me like really think ahead. Okay, so I only have 430-ish tasks that are due this week. 410 of those are emails, so I only have like 20 tasks outside of just like sending a generic email to people. Honestly, that feels like a pretty easy week. Let's get to some of this stuff. I have a couple of meetings on Tuesday. I think my Wednesday one got canceled, so now I only have a meeting on Tuesday, and I've been really trying to stay on top of my tasks so that I don't fall behind. So let's get to some of them, and I will continue updating you throughout the day. That was so crazy. It's sunny now. I mean, you can see super sunny now, but if you look out this side, can you tell there's like a bunch of storm clouds up here? There was thunder and a huge storm just came through, like tons of rain, some hail, and then it just went away. And now it's gone and everything is all sunny again. It is really weird to see it be sunny, but then like everything is wet. I'm just like not used to a storm passing through like this, but it is pretty chilly today. It's like in the 50s, which I'm just not used to. And especially recently, it's been like 80s and 90s. So I think I'm gonna get a little bit cozy. I'm taking a bit of a break. It's actually pretty late. It's 3 o'clock, but I had my lunch while I was working. So you guys saw I was like chopping up my food, but I made myself a little bowl, like a veggie bowl with potato, broccoli, onion, and then some sausage and rice. It's kind of been my go-to lately. I feel like it's just been really good. So made that. I continued to work while I was eating, and now I'm actually gonna take a quick 30 minutes, I think. Anyway, that is the update for now. I'm gonna just maybe watch a video while I do that. I feel like we've been mildly productive today. I did a lot of work. I did a little bit of editing. He's been scared because of the thunder, so he's coming now. Little baby, you feeling okay? Okay, I will be here hanging out with him. You guys, I am so exhausted. I am sure that it's because of the time that I went to bed last night, but it still like blows my mind that even if I went to bed late, but I still got nearly 8 hours of sleep and I'm exhausted. Makes no sense to me. I mean, I get it because my sleep schedule is messed up, but it's still confusing. But anyway, I thought I was gonna do a workout today and I'm just like way too tired. And so I think I'm actually gonna go take a bath. I did this last night too, and I really enjoyed it. I feel like sometimes you just gotta take a bath. So let's just give ourselves the night tonight because again, I am exhausted and I just already know that I just don't have it in me. I can barely stay awake, let alone go do a workout right now. Where is my hair dye? Okay, I found one. I think I'll feel a lot better after this. I'm gonna just read for a little bit. I am almost done with my book, but obviously I've been working today, so didn't really read too much, but I've been reading The Devil and Mrs. Davenport, and by I've been reading, I mean I literally read it for one day and I'm already like 75% of the way through, so very excited to finish it. So I'm gonna read a bit in the bath, hang out. I think it'll make me feel good, so let's go take our bath. Hello you guys, it's been a second since I last checked in with you. Today is Wednesday. I keep forgetting like what day it is. It's the 15th, but for whatever reason, like at work, I keep operating as if it's the 16th, and a whole nother day, like that changes a lot of things. I have to do like check-ins and stuff like that, and if I'm doing that on the wrong day, like at least I'm ahead of the game, but I keep forgetting what day it is. I went into the office today, but I'm actually home earlier than normal. It's almost 3:30. Normally I leave the office by 3, but today we left the office around like 2:15, 2:30ish because one of our coworkers had to get to their house before a meeting, which is at 3:30. And so then if one of us leaves, like we kind of all leave at the same time. So it ended up taking me almost an hour. Now it's almost 3:30. I did sign back on to work just to make sure I didn't miss anything, and luckily I did not, so that's the good news. I went over to Trader Joe's for lunch today, and I have to tell you guys, I've tried these chips. They're the Thai style yellow curry potato chips. Oh my god, they're so good. Like, it's so hard to not eat a whole bag. See, like P wants them even. Yeah, they were delicious. So I'm saving the rest of them so I can have Ryan try them. And I think I want to have a kombucha. I bought kombucha as well, and I did already have one, but I feel like it's not too acidic for my stomach, so I think I want to have another. This one is the Pink Lady Apple one by Health-Ade, and I really, really love pretty much any flavor that Health-Ade makes. I did not check in with you guys at all yesterday. I feel like being in office, well, I kind of boiled it down. I think I figured out what it is. There's one coworker that I have, and she splits her time between New York and LA, and she has one volume. I love her. She's so nice. She's actually the one who gave me the facial from last week or whenever that vlog was. I don't even remember when I talked about that in a vlog, but I got a facial recently, and she was the one who gave me that free facial. She's so nice. I love her, but she has one volume and it is yelling, and I don't know what it it does to my body, but it makes me so anxious. And I love talking to her. Like, I engage with her whenever she's talking, I chat back with her, but it makes me so exhausted. And by the time I get home, I'm just like so tired. Yesterday I had a crazy headache after the work day, and today she was not in office anymore because she's going back to New York until June, and I felt like it was so quiet and like kind of peaceful in the office. I feel bad for saying that because like I like her as a person, but like her volume is just so loud and chaos and like everything. It was very quiet, so I feel very, I don't know, just like awake today. Like, don't feel like I have a headache. I don't feel super drained. I feel a lot better. I did so much work when I was at the office that I don't really feel like I actually got ahead because next week on Monday, I'm taking the day off because I have a doctor's appointment, and I just have a feeling it's gonna be a longer doctor's appointment. And then I just feel like sometimes certain doctor's appointments make me distressed and a little emotional, which sounds dramatic, but it's the truth. And this is one of them. I have to get a scan done, and it's my 6-month scan just to make sure that like everything is normal with what has been going on health-wise. So I decided to take an entire sick day. So anyway, long story short, I got ahead, and now I feel like I'm in such a good spot that I only have like a couple of meetings left for this week, and other than that I don't really have that much to do. So I think since I just got home, I'm gonna hang out with P for a little bit. Maybe I will just check my email, maybe read a little bit. Let's just hang out for a little bit, say hi to P, take him on his walk, and enjoy the evening now that we're back home from work. I actually cannot believe that I haven't checked in with you guys all day. So hello, today is Thursday. I actually had a busier day today than I have all of the other days this week. I had a couple of internal meetings, a couple of external meetings, and I ended up just kind of busy today with like a bunch of stuff, especially because I'm gonna be out on Monday. I just took P on his walk because it's 5 now. So he just had his food and we did a little after work routine. I'm gonna actually heat up. I have a little bit more coffee and I wanna warm it up. I have therapy today at 7. It actually got switched to 7 because now that it's summer, there's a later slot available and it was just like working out better. So now the appointment is at 7. So we have a little bit of time. I have like an hour and a half before the appointment, and I honestly just have been feeling very like blah today. I don't know. I just feel like I just had no motivation today. I don't know what was doing that for me. All right, coffee is warmed up. I think I'm going to give myself a break and then I'll do my editing after therapy. I actually read a whole audiobook today, or listened to a whole audiobook today, which was very impressive. I feel like it's actually really fun to listen to. If I know that the audiobook I can get done within like 5 hours, it's been really fun to listen to it throughout my workday instead of like watching TV or something like that, because it's something that I can do while I'm doing like emails or responding to things, which is really nice because a lot of my work is like autonomous work. So I listened to A Novel Love Story by Ashley Poston. Honestly, I really liked it. I did give it 3 stars, but I think that was just because lately I've just been like not super into romances for whatever reason, but I did really enjoy the uniqueness of this story. The idea is basically the main character, she gets trapped in one of her favorite novels. So she's like in the town, she's with the characters, but there's one specific character that she just like she can't figure out who the person is because she doesn't recognize them as a character. So at the very end of the book, you figure out who that person is, but it's just like a really cute love story. It's also just like a cute story in general, like very cozy. Imagining like having the chance to be in your favorite novel is just such a cool idea. I've been trying to think actually after reading that, like what is my ultimate favorite novel ever? I would have to really give that some thought. I have no idea. Like there's never been a book that I've just been like, oh my gosh, hands down, this is my all-time favorite. I could reread it a million times, but I'm also not much of a rereader. But I really liked the concept. I really liked the execution of the story. I think just in general, romances, it's like I know how it's gonna end, and so it's not like anything super exciting. I did enjoy that the characters obviously end up together at the end of the story, but I like when there's a little bit of separation. Like I don't like when they just immediately move in together, get married, that kind of thing. But in this story, like they took time for themselves before getting back together, and I did really like that. So I don't know, the uniqueness was there for me, so I gave it 3 stars. I'm actually gonna start filming a new video, so I can't tell you what the video is gonna be yet because I don't exactly know when it's gonna be done because it all depends on how quickly I can read. But I got an audiobook for it and I've gotten a couple of other books, so I think I'm gonna read 3 books in that video and I'm excited. I need to look up the first book and like remember what it's about because I remember being super excited about it and I don't remember what it's about. Oh, it's a dark academia mystery fiction thriller. Okay, for some reason I thought this was romance, so now I'm extra excited. Anyway, that is what we're up to. I think I'm gonna play with P for a little bit. I don't really want to start the book yet, only because I know that one, I do have an hour and a half, I guess, but I want to hang out with P a little bit. I also just like, for whatever reason, sometimes after finishing a book, especially a book that I'm like really excited about or like that I've been really enjoying reading, it's hard for me to start that next book without just like the oomph. And with me just like being in a weird mood today, I don't know if it's the weather or like what it is, I just felt like really off today and I don't know. I felt very like, what's the word? I guess just kind of like defeated. I've been feeling a little defeated, I'm not gonna lie. I think like there's just so many different things that like, I'm waiting for one thing to happen so then all these other things can happen. But until that one thing happens, I'm just kind of like in this waiting game. And it sometimes makes me feel like I'm stuck and I'm like kind of being vague, but I don't know, just it's a weird feeling and it's hard when like just so many other things. Like gas prices are rising like crazy. The other day in LA, by the way, I saw the gas, it was $8. Like they say that the gas is supposed to be going down again, which I'm like so excited for because I'm like, I can't do $8, $8+ like that's an insane amount of money for gas. Anyway, I'm not the only one experiencing all of this. It's just like sometimes it's hard. So that's where we're at. This is our Thursday. I'm gonna have a little bit of this coffee. I'm going to just like relax for a bit, hang out with P because I just feel like hanging out with him sometimes like gets me out of this little funk, and then we'll do therapy. And I think it's a perfect day for therapy, which is great news. I did not expect to go on this rant. I apologize. I'm gonna turn off the camera before I just like yap your ears off. I'm gonna hang out with B. I'm gonna get ready for therapy and I'll probably check in with you guys when I'm done with it because I think I'm just gonna like veg on the couch for a little bit. And I actually am gonna go make the bed because I haven't even done that today. So let's make the bed and then we'll veg on the couch, hang out with P, and then do therapy. Good morning, you guys. It is kind of early. It's 6:07 right now. Yesterday I was having a day. Like yesterday was just not my day. But I'm feeling better today, so that's the good news. I was just feeling very like deflated yesterday. And sometimes you just have those days. But I have to do some editing right now. So since it's early, I'm gonna just get it out of the way. It's so funny, I just came here to sit on the couch and the spot that I sat on is so warm. You can tell that this is where P slept. He's been sleeping on the couch a lot lately because he just goes through phases of where he sleeps. He's allowed to sleep anywhere in the house basically. So sometimes he'll sleep in our bed, sometimes he'll sleep in his bed, sometimes he'll sleep on the couch. Like it just depends on what his vibe is and honestly like what the weather is. Sometimes he sleeps under the bed too. Anyway, have to edit this. I have like an hour and almost 2 hours of raw footage, so it's probably gonna take me till like, I'm not sure actually. Hopefully not too long. I don't know, we'll see. And then we'll get started with our day after that. I think I just want to be like head down, get the editing done and be done with it. And then we'll go from there, start our work day. Usually if I have 2 hours of raw footage or like an hour and a half to 2 hours, if I start like right when I wake up, I'm done like right when work starts. So it's like kind of perfect timing. So let's get to it and I will see you guys when I'm done editing because I need to just like hyper focus. Okay, I am done with editing the video. I actually ended up finishing it around 8ish and I just took a shower. I got online and I don't know what is like going on. Just basically yesterday I was feeling like very out of it, just like kind of like deflated and just like very blah. And today I'm feeling the same way and I just like, I can't get myself to be like motivated about a lot right now. I don't know like if I'm just like going through a funk or if it's because I have an appointment coming up on Monday for a scan. It's for my cyst that we're pretty sure it's a cyst, which is the good news, but it's really hard for me having something like this. Like it sounds so dumb because it's it shouldn't be that serious, but like it really freaks me out and like kind of like makes me spiral. So I have a feeling that it's partially that. So anyway, at work we have sick days, but we also, like, as part of our sick days, we have mental health days. And so I ultimately decided to take a mental health day because I feel like I've been feeling like this for a little bit and I kind of just like wanted to get out of the funk. So I think it'll be good to just like get out of the house maybe. I don't know, like maybe go on some kind of walk with P or something along those lines. So right now I'm gonna go over and I think I want to go get a donut. That sounds really good. I'm gonna make myself a latte and then I think I'm gonna take P out and go walk somewhere, either around the neighborhood or maybe we'll go somewhere different, like how over the weekend we went to the Rose Bowl. I think that's like just a nice 3-mile loop. We could also go to Silver Lake. Like I just kind of want to get out and go somewhere. So I think that will be fun and just like a good way for me and him to spend time together. I also texted Ryan's mom because she's been trying to schedule a walk with me, and originally I wasn't going to have today available, but now that I'm not working, I texted her and I was just like, hey, plans changed and now I'm available if we want to walk. So hopefully, I think today is, for personal reasons I won't get into, but today might be a heavy day for her too. So part of me feels like she probably won't want to walk, and then the other part of me is like she might want to get out of the house. So yeah, it might just be kind of nice. At least I extended the invite and, you know, we can like do something together if we want to. But anyway, that's the update for now. I'm gonna go grab some donuts. I might get a couple of extras because Ryan might have to go into the office tomorrow because he's had a lot of stuff happening at work. So I might get a couple of extras and then he can have breakfast tomorrow, which would be nice. So we'll see. Let's head off and let's go enjoy our day. I kind of want to turn the second half of this week around because I feel like I've been feeling like this. Like maybe it's not come across in videos, but I feel like I've just had this aura to me for a little bit and I want to get out of it. Let's get out of the house, go do something. I feel like that always makes me feel better. Okay, that did not go as expected. I had myself a little cry because I literally walked out of the house and I was going to go to the donut shop and then come back, have some donuts, have my coffee, and then take P somewhere. Thank God, because I almost was like going to just take P to the donut shop with me and then go from there to go someplace. And I went outside, I was in my driveway and these two women just like had their dogs off leash. They were like big dogs, like a German Shepherd, a big, huge, I don't know what kind of dog, just like a big dog. The dog started coming up to me and I was like, whoa, can you please keep your dogs on the leash? And they were like yelling at me and they were like, it's not against the law to not have our dogs on the leash, which by the way it is. And it's just like, it's so infuriating to me because again, if I would have had P, they were also like going all over my neighbor's yard. My neighbor was on the phone like, whoa, whoa, like they didn't have control over their dogs. I happened to be on the phone with Ryan because I was gonna ask him if he wanted a donut, and he was even like, whoa, what's happening? Because they were just like starting, like they got really defensive really fast. And I think when I'm already feeling like deflated and like not feeling so good, someone just like coming at you and like kind of yelling at you like made me feel so bad. So I got in my car and I started to drive off. And sorry, now the garbage truck is here, so it's kind of loud, but I started to drive off and I was like, I just need to get back home. So I just like basically did a loop and came back home because I didn't want to drive when I was like feeling the way that I was feeling. So here I am. I'm still not feeling so good, but that's okay. I cried it out a little bit and we're here. I didn't want to cry on camera. I was like gonna update you guys and then I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not feeling well. And I still feel bad. Like those types of interactions, I don't understand why people can't just like follow the rules or like why they think that they're above a rule or a law. Like it's just, it blows my mind that like not everybody wants to be around your dog. I don't know. It was infuriating. But anyway, I made myself my latte finally. I haven't had any coffee today and it's already almost 10 a.m. I feel like I've just like lost my morning and I want to just turn it around. Oh, so good. This is everything that I needed. I still want to get out of the house and maybe take P someplace. So I think I'm just gonna go get a hat, go put some sunscreen on, and I'm just gonna go out and walk someplace. I'm trying to decide where we should walk. There's like this really, really big park and I'm thinking maybe we can try going there because it has this like cool area that P can explore in, but then also there's like an actual park section and I've never actually been to the park section. I've only been to the part that like he would explore. So maybe we'll do something like that because I feel like it's a little different. Okay, I'm gonna go get his leash and stuff. I'm also going to go grab my Kindle. We're gonna head out, we're gonna have a good day, and we're gonna turn the day around. Okay, I'm glad we got out of the house. I already feel a million times better just like walking around and getting some sun on my face because it's just been feeling really gloomy too. And so being able to like just go to a park and just do something different is it feels nice. I'm just walking around. It's actually so cool. I always love that this park, it's like this really cool park that has like all this like dirt section, but then there's also like a green grass section, and it's right up against JPL, which is just, I don't know, I always forget that JPL is here, and I just think it's so neat. There's a rooster. We saw a horse earlier today too, and P hasn't really seen horses very much in his life. I think this is probably only like the third or fourth horse he's ever seen, so he was like very confused about what he was seeing. Is there a farm? I don't know, but anyway, I feel a million times better than I did earlier, and I saw the women again when I was leaving, and I was just like, I cannot engage here. So anyway, there's so many birds. All the wildlife is just so loud. It's so fun to be out here. I always forget about this park. And like every 6 months, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a pretty interesting and like different type of park. So we're gonna be here for a sec, and then we'll head back home, and I don't know, maybe we'll go out and about for the day. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but I'm happy I get to spend some time with P and get him some exercise too. Okay, I'm back in the car. You know, actually what I really, really, really would love to do today, I want to go get my car washed, but like, I want to like deeply clean the inside of my car. It's so bad. Like, I don't want to show you guys. And there's a car wash that is like decently cheap, but they have like unlimited vacuum so long as no one else is in line. Since it's a weekday, I feel like there will be fewer people. So he's so cute. So I think I'm gonna go drop P off and let's go get a car wash. I'm like crossing my fingers that no one's there. I think that would be such a refreshing way to just like kind of spring clean my car a little bit because it's been feeling real bad and it's been needing a car wash. So let's head off and go to the car wash. Okay, I just got home and car is clean. I did a full vacuuming. I feel like my car really needed that, and I just like, I can never get into like the side panel pieces. I don't know if like all cars are like this, but that little sliver between like the middle console and your car, like your car seat, mine has like this piece of fabric and there's so much dog hair on there. I almost want to just like cut it off, and I found on Amazon you can like put in these inserts so that nothing can fall down there. I almost might do that because after 10 years of having this car, or over 10 years at this point, I think I've had it for 12 years now, that little piece of fabric, you can't clean it. I don't know how they do it. But anyway, I also ended up picking up donuts on the way home. They were almost out, like completely. So I got 2 maple bars, a glazed twist, a sugar round, chocolate old fashioned, and this pink cake with sprinkles. So good. They had so few donuts, but they had all of my favorites, so kind of worked out. And now I think we're gonna just like lay low for a sec. I want to watch a YouTube video that came out from one of my favorite creators. And then I think either we'll go out and do something else or we'll do our workout. Just depends on how we're feeling. I'm feeling so much better from how I was feeling this morning. I am really glad that I took the day off because honestly, if I wouldn't have, I just like feel like I would have been so unproductive at work. And I feel like because I took the day off, I can do things like clean my car and just like other things that I've been meaning to get to. Anyway, I'm going to open the door for P so he can go outside. All right, hold on. Check on your lizards. Are there any out there? I love that he does the exact same thing every time. And I think I'm going to make myself one more coffee, have my donuts, and chill on the couch for a bit, and then we'll get into whatever else we get into today. Okay, it has been a second since I last checked in with you guys. I was watching some TV, like I told you, and I think now I'm going to do a little bit of like a walk on the treadmill. I want to get my body moving, but I just don't feel like doing a HIIT workout right now. I'm gonna put my shoes on, I'm gonna get walking. I was kind of just like watching some YouTube videos and like hanging out, and I was realizing like I could watch YouTube videos while I walk on the treadmill. I want to ideally walk at least a 5K. I think that would make me feel a lot better. And it's already like almost 4 p.m., which is insane. The day like flew by. I just feel a million times better in comparison to how I was feeling this morning. So I'm gonna do this walk and then we'll take P on his walk, his afternoon walk, and then I'll shower and either I'll get to some reading or some editing. I started a new audiobook and I want to start a new Kindle book too. So I think it'll be a good way to wrap up the rest of the day and just like feel so much more like myself. I think I've just like not been feeling myself lately, which is such a weird feeling. I don't know, like I don't even know why. Like there's nothing wrong, but I think I've just been like overwhelmed and stressed and like feel like there's a lot of pressure for I don't know what reason. And so then it results in a day like today where I just like it all comes to a head and it just makes me emotional, or like the smallest things will just like set me off. So I really think that I needed today, and I'm glad that I ended up taking the mental health day. That's all I have to say about that. Let's get to walking and I will see you guys when I'm done, because I think that my body could really use this. Good morning, you guys. It's the next day and I didn't update you, but I ended up doing a little bit of reading, a little bit of journaling, and yeah, just enjoyed the rest of my evening. But it is Saturday now, so I am going to end the vlog here. So thank you guys so much for watching and being here with me. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.